Alright, so I'm gonna get up. I'm not gonna get up, and I'm gonna come over here. I think I should change my pants, maybe. Alright. Today, our Lost Interview series continues with a first look at the monumental recent discovery of the lost interviews of the 12 disciples. These interviews were discovered by a well-trained and experienced team of archaeologists who tripped over them on their way back from lunch. Their importance cannot be measured, as they shed more light on the 12 men known to us as Jesus' disciples, or apostles. Today's focus is on an interview done with the Apostle Peter and his brother Andrew concerning their story of Jesus first calling them into ministry. These interviews have undergone heavy digital reconstruction, and much has unfortunately been unsalvageable. This particular interview is one that has been saved almost in its entirety. We hope you enjoy this presentation of the lost interviews of the 12 disciples. Episode 1, Peter and Andrew.
Do you remember that day?
You mean the day Jesus came up to us and asked us to follow him?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. How can I forget it? That day changed everything.
Yeah, if I remember correct, we were casting out our nets. But where were we?
It was Galilee. It's the Sea of Galilee.
Are you sure? I thought we were farther north by Lake Hulla.
No, it was Galilee. I'm pretty positive.
I don't know. You know what? You may be right. You are right. We were casting out our nets. It was the Sea of Galilee, and that's when Jesus walked up.
I remember he said later that he'd come up to Galilee after John the Baptist had been in prison. We would just walk along the shoreline, and he saw us and came up to us.
And John the Baptist was how you were introduced to Jesus, right?
I was a follower of John the Baptist until he introduced me to Jesus. He called him the Lamb of God.
That's when you rushed Jesus over to me so that I could meet him.
Yeah. It all happened so quickly. Meeting Jesus and then him asking us to follow him.
What was it that he said to us?
He said, "Follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men." I don't know about you, but I didn't need to be asked twice. From the way John had spoken of him, and the way he said, "Follow me," it just didn't seem like there was any other choice.
I know what you mean. There was just this way about him that you could trust anything he ever said or did. He was unlike anything I ever met before.
Yeah, and that line about being fishers of men, it really made me think. That person didn't think I was anybody special to be a fisher of men. I mean, sure, I've always been a pretty good fisherman, but, I mean...
But this was something totally different. Fishing changed from being our livelihood to being our life. It has completely taken over our entire life.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, sure, we had to give up all of our equipment and everything we really knew. And it hasn't been the easiest of roads. But I tell you one thing, I would never go back and change the decision I made on that shore that night.
Yeah, I agree. It seems crazy that we gave up something for someone we hardly knew. But after meeting Jesus face to face, it just makes sense.
I'm going to story.
Who was the handsomest disciple? Because I've got to play that guy.
Well, I don't.
Okay, they're gonna see a hell.
No.
Let's see a hell it's a putt-putt thing.
I wasn't there that day.
She was right here.
Yeah. Can you check these?
Look at this house comes out.
Yes, hello. It's Jesus.
I better be Jesus on the phone.
Jesu Christ.
Alright. Love you too. Bye.